Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Marsh COUCH Choir in lockdown mode. How are you all? Hope you had a great day. It's 7 p.m. Time for us to have a little chat, have a little sing along. Tonight, of course, the song is The Foundations' Build Me Up Buttercup, which is a bit of a cracker of a song, isn't it? What are you guys saying here? Kim's just dancing already to it. Kim actually used to have a job when she was, how old were you, 18?
I was at the time.
She was 18. I think it's what you were doing your A-levels at the time.
Just finished A-levels.
Just finished A-levels. And she was working in a club in Maidstone called Strawberry Moons. Don't know if anyone's ever frequented Strawberry Moons. If you did around 20 years ago, you'd have found Kim there dancing on the bar.
Oh, no!
She was a cocktail waitress, and part of the job was that on certain songs, all the staff had learned that on those songs you've got to get up on the bar and do a dance routine.
Oh.
She absolutely dreaded it. Yeah, she hated it, but she's quite a little mover, Kim. So did they make you do that as part of the job sort of interview?
I had to agree to it.
You had to agree to it, okay.
Yeah.
But they didn't sort of ask you to do a few moves? No, okay.
I had to learn to flare.
Yeah, she can flare, Kim. Kim knows how to flare and make cocktails. And she can dance on bars. That was some time ago.
20 years ago that was.
20 years ago, yeah, we're getting old now. Julie Bryan asks, are we ever going to be back to normal? I hope not, Julie Bryan. Because normal would be so boring, wouldn't it? We're getting closer and you're getting an email this week. Each group is yours, Julie. You're in the lid group, so your email will come tomorrow about little mini meetups, mini choirs. The Hive group, you should have got yours today, and the Rye group will have got theirs as well. Hi Sandra, hi Tina, hi Jenny, hi Bev and Dave, hi Kim, hi Betty, anyone else there? Linda, Tony, Jackie O, Sydney and Sylvia. I always do that. Sylvia and Sydney. Hi Sydney, Sylvia. Hello. Mary Baker Cass, my favourite surname. Julie Bryan says, hey, Strawberry Moons. What, do you know Strawberry Moons? Maybe you do. Is it still there?
No.
No. Pat says, haha, poor Kim.
Yes, lots of tips.
Yeah, she did get a lot of tips. So it was good for that. Yeah, so that's the song we're doing tonight. Build Me Up Buttercup. The Foundations, like many of those kind of very successful 60s groups, they were only around for a very short period of time. I think it's 1967 till 1970 or something like that. Just quite a short career span. And they were quite an unusual group because they were multiracial, and because there were lots of them, and because the oldest member, there's a fly buzzing around me, the oldest member was 38 and the youngest member was 18. So they were quite hard to sort of market for that reason. And they had two lead singers, one of which ended up in prison and got replaced by Arthur Brown for 6 months whilst he was in prison. Arthur Brown as in fire, which a few of my musician friends play with him actually. He's a local man. So they had quite a lot sort of going against them in terms of trying to market them, but there was no denying that for a British band, they totally nailed that Motown sound that was so popular at the time. And of course their biggest hit was Build Me Up Buttercup, which is what we're going to sing tonight. Hello to Jodie, who perhaps may have even seen Kim dancing on a bar in Strawberry Moons at some point, because I think she used to frequent there. I never used to go there because I didn't have any friends. I was busy working in a pub kitchen doing the washing up.
Oh.
Tina Marshall is a fan of Arthur Brown. Yeah. He's still going strong. I've got two friends who play in his band, and yeah, he still lights his helmet on fire in the show. Apparently, he really is crazy. In fact, my friends made a rockumentary about him that's been released on Vimeo, just, in an independent fashion. Tony Live, all this knowledge, Carly. You're like Paul Gambaccini with hair.
You don't know who Paul Gambaccini is?
I don't. Who is Paul Gambaccini?
He does a quiz on Radio 4.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know who he was. But talking of hair, I really need a haircut. Is anyone else in that position? I think it's grown by about that much in lockdown. It's now tucking into my pockets, so it's the time where probably Kim's gonna have to cut it for me. But maybe I think hairdressers. Kim, you're a hairdresser. Not this Kim. Kim on there. Kim Zinko. Are you reopening? If so, you're hired. Di Williams says Motown is my favourite music. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I didn't know that was true of you, Di, but isn't Motown fantastic? You can't help but move to Motown. It puts such a smile on my face.
Why is it called Motown?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you would.
See, I'm not that knowledgeable at all. What's Jodie? Oh, Kim has opened. Excellent. Okay, Kim the hairdresser. Please do the entire flock. We all need a shearing. I think there's another hairdresser in the flock. Who is it? Oh, there's a lady in Hythe. Yes, there is. Who's she's also a hairdresser, Cheryl. And there's one more.
Right.
Someone in Rye. Yeah, that's right. She gave me a free haircut. Yeah, I ought to claim that one. Sorry, Kim.
Can you beat that?
I'm joking. Kim, I'll go with you. Jodie says, my children have given me grey hairs in this lockdown. Oh dear. Yeah, we need the kids to go now, don't we? They need to go back to school. Come on, kids. Leave us all alone. Bev says, Dave has gone from looking like a hippie to a skinhead.
Yeah.
Thanks to borrowing his friend's clippers. Oh dear. Jodie says, I cut Martin's hair and it looks awful. Oh dear. He's got lovely hair. Just leave it as it is. And Pat says, I cut my hair but can't see the back, so I don't care what that looks like. You got a hairy back, Pat? Hiya, Emily. Hi, Danny, who saw a Motown tribute at Least Cliff, and it was amazing. Cool, Danny. Nice one. So, okay, Kim needs the funds. We'll go with Kim for the haircut. Yes, Tony says, official flock sheep shearers. Kim, you could come along to all my little mini drop sessions, and as I'm leading the choir, you could just go around with your scissors and see to everybody. Brilliant. Jan Clark says, I look like an old hippie. Get back down the chippy, you old hippie. Della's had a go at her husband's, but thank goodness it's grown out. Why can't we cut hair? It's only in times like this that, times like this is a crazy time, isn't it? But we learn so much about what we can and can't do. I know some of you are struggling a little bit on a serious note, and do hang in there. It's great that you keep showing up to these sing-alongs because it is just a little bit of routine, isn't it? And like I say, lockdown is easing. We've got to be careful. I'm not a voice of authority, as you know, but I think very carefully we can now start to meet in these small groups and start singing and have that feeling again, and then it'll only get better. So, shall we sing? Yes, I think we should sing. The guitar? One little guitar ready for a sing. Kim's got on her bar ready to dance. She's back at Strawberry Moons. I'm going to do it in the original key, so it's why do you? Are you ready? Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. I know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Woo, go Kim! I'll be over at 10, you tell me time and again, but you're late. I waited round and then I went to the door. I can't take anymore, it's not you. You let me down again. Hey, 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 baby, baby, I try to find, hey, 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 a little time, and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Ooh, 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 why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down, mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So fill me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. To you I'm a toy, but I could be the boy you adore if you just let me know. Although you're untrue, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so? Hey, 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 baby, baby, I try to find, hey, 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 a little time, and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Ooh, 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 why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Yeah! Woohoo!
Excellent, loved that, excellent.
Well done you, doing all those backing vocals. That was impressive.
Out of the blue.
I know. I asked her to do them and she said no. And then she surprised me and did them. How was that? How good was that?
It was excellent, well done.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much. Nice one, CB. Betty says I'm doing a shoulder shaking dance. Betty, send us a video. I need to see this shoulder shaking. Was it one of these? Good on you, Betty. Thank you, Tina. Says a great duo. Wonderful. Jenny Sims is asking Norma how she's doing. It's interesting you're asking Norma how she's doing because Norma, I'm having a korma tonight. Yes, I am. The other thing I was going to say about that group, the Foundations, which kind of relates to us as a choir, is that they've talked a lot in in music magazines that I've read about how the making of a great band is often just a band who have rehearsed loads and loads and loads, and not just rehearsed loads, played loads and loads and loads of shows. And the Foundations, they actually owned a nightclub. Well, they had the lease of a nightclub, an underground in London. They did it all. They did the bar, the cleaning, the lot. They were often had their rent in arrears, and they played every single night in their own club, and it was a really popular club in London. And so they must have played hundreds of shows before they got signed. And the reason I was going to say that relates to choir is because we're a bit the same in that and I'm really serious, that we, I think the reason our concerts have been so good is because we've all been so dedicated in showing up to our sessions each week, and we really have sort of built and gelled as a voice, the way that great bands gel as musicians and singers. We've I think gelled as an actual voice. We've got a sound that's ours. So I'm really proud of you all for that, for putting your voice in and becoming one voice that sounds recognisably like the Marsh Choir, not like another choir. It's our own sound, and I think it's because we've put the time in. and rehearse together on a weekly basis for, you know, a good amount of time now. So we need to get back to doing that. So look out for that email from me if you're in the flock, because I'm doing mini meetup groups, 5 of you, 1 of me. That's legal. We can be outside, we can be all 2 meters apart, and we can have the acoustic guitar, no amplification, and I'll sing really loudly, and that means we can really all just let our voices out and get that choir feeling going again. So thank you. Oh, you're all being nice. Jodie Middleton says, and it's all down to you. Oh. I have the nicest sister in the world. I really do, honestly. She's so nice. Anyone who saw, I posted the Human, the video of us performing Human in our concert in July. And if anyone didn't know, or perhaps has joined the flock since that concert that we did last year in July, the girl that does that amazing solo, that's Jodie Middleton who comments on this. She's my big sister, but she's only a year older than me, but she acts like she's much older, mostly because she's so grey. In terms of sisterly love, she really takes her big sister role seriously. I'm very lucky there. And she's asking, can I check Julie is okay? Julie, we need to check on you. Are you okay? What's going on? I don't know. But I will check up on Julie. Of course I will, Julie. I don't know. I've missed a message somewhere, but I know Julie's number, so I will be in touch with her. Right, everybody, tomorrow we are doing the Monkees, Daydream Believer. Oh. Ooh, Daydream Believer and a homecoming queen. Da da da, ba 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 da da da. The 6 o'clock alarm never rings. We'll learn the words before, don't worry. We'll get that one in the bag tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're going to the film Friday and we're going to see Sister Act. We're actually going to see Sister Act 2 more than Sister Act, because I want to do Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. Got a glory, Lord of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Who we have a da 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 da. And joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. And in my life, I knew none before me. Ever since I was a youngster, I came to know that you was the only way to go. So I'll do the rap. And then Saturday we got Nina Simone, I Got Life. We've got some great songs lined up. Keep coming back. See you at 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'm off for my Norma, Norma is in fact asking for the nun's outfit. I said to Kim I want a nun's outfit. She says she can't supply me with one. To be fair, Kim is quite busy at the moment, but mate, surely we've got something. But will it be offensive at all to dress up as a nun? Is it a bit offensive?
I had thought of that. I also thought maybe if we went Mediterranean Catholic,
yeah,
we might have a better shot.
Mediterranean Catholic?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because they wear white.
They wear white?
And they've got bed sheets.
Bed sheets. We might look like ghosts.
Last week.
Norma says she's having a coma as well. Are you really, Norma? Are you? Are you making the mickey out of me? Right, I'm going to go off and make that now. So see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Jan says we won't be offended. Yes, but Jan, if I put it on the internet, then anyone can see it. And then I don't want to be I don't want something bad to happen to me. Kim, your auntie was a nun.
My
great auntie. Yes.
She was wonderful.
And she was wonderful. Yes. So we don't want to disrespect the nuns. Yeah. Quick story before I go. Talking of nuns. I mean, I could save this story for Friday, but it's we'll forget it by then. But yeah, Kim's great auntie was a nun from aged 18 till the day she died, when she was 85, 86 or something. And she was a lovely, gentle, sweet, interesting, artistic woman who looked a lot like Kim, actually. And anyway, we used to go and visit her in the silent convent in Oxford, when we could. And because it was a silent community, we wouldn't speak, but we would be with all the sisters and have lunch with them. And they had a music room with a piano in it. And they'd communicated to me in advance that if we go into this music room, there is an area there and a time of day where we can talk a little bit. So we
wanted you to play piano.
Yes, I was asked to play the piano for the nuns and to sing some songs. It was like a little mini concert in a nunnery and in a convent. Sorry, yeah. All the other nuns wanted to come in, so they all kind of squeezed into this little music room. And there I was, trying to come up with songs that aren't about, sex, drugs and rock and roll. Anyway, I found some songs, started playing them, played the first song, looked around, and Kim's like shaking, trying not to show that she's laughing, because all of the nuns had put the habit behind their ears in order to hear. They couldn't hear me properly before. So everyone was sitting with their ears really, they looked so funny, and Kim's just in the corner shaking with laughter. It was really great. They loved it. They got so into it because they hadn't had like it wasn't a rock concert because it was a solo. It was just me and a piano, but I played them like some Elton John and some Queen, and I just pulled out some kind of classic songs that I thought they might know. It was really great actually, wasn't it? Yeah. And then after that, we went and had lunch and couldn't say a word. And one of the nuns went to give Kim some food, and Kim went, "Thank you, shit, sorry." Like as in shit because she spoke, but it resonated around the room, and then all the nuns, they were laughing. It was really lovely. Yeah, I miss those days in Oxford. Nice times. And your mum's just reminded me, Bev's just reminded me, I wrote a song about her Auntie Mary. I did, yeah, I recorded that. What was it called? Situation. Yeah. That was it, yeah. Anyway, that's a little story, a little nun stories. Di says, my happy nursing days with the nuns, but always got told off for talking as well. Jan Clark is this true that the Sister Act nuns aren't real nuns? Is that true? Because I thought Whoopi... Oh. Yeah. Right, I'm off. Tina said goodbye ages ago. We need to go. We need to get on with our lives. Loads of love to you all. Mwah. Take care. John Clark's can we hear that song? Probably somehow. Yes, I'll look into that. Take care, everybody. It's lovely to spend the evenings with you like this. See you tomorrow at 7. Bye bye. Let's do an applause. Yay.